Chester was, in the 1960s, the hub of a number of lines. It marked the northern outpost of the Great Western system running as far as Birkenhead. Running east to west along the North Wales coast was the former London and North Western main line from Crewe to Holyhead. In addition, there were the former CLC lines to Manchester and the former Great Central lines to Wrexham. The station was, in the 1960s, a complex of through platforms and bays. The eastern approaches were controlled by a distinctive array of semaphores. These controlled traffic from Manchester and Crewe. The sweeping curves provided a fine photographic vantage point. In contrast, the western approaches were less photogenic, being dominated by an overbridge which restricted views from the platforms. These approaches saw traffic from Shrewsbury, Birkenhead and Holyhead. The station's location resulted in a wide variety of motive power from both the Midland and Western regions. Chester was, consequently, an ideal place to view steam on a variety of duties. Former Great Western and Standard designs saw service on the former Great Western main line to Shrewsbury. LMS and Standard designs dominated on the main line from Crewe to Holyhead. The following scenes were taken on the 12th of July, 1963. A Royal Scot, 46152, the King's Dragoon Guardsman, is about to depart on an all-stations train for Crewe. A Black 5 departs the yard alongside the station with a freight for Bangor. An unidentified Patriot handles an excursion from Llandudno to Manchester. This 9F is bound for the shed. Note the clean condition of the locomotive. "6903 Belmont Hall backs out at number 3 bay after bringing in a Paddington to Birkenhead express. These workings used either this or number 2 bays. These platforms also handled through trains to Barmouth. A BR Standard Class 5 departs from platform 10 with an express for Manchester. Stanier Class 4 tank 42482 heads for the shed after working a Birkenhead to Paddington train as far as Chester. A crab leaves number 3 bay on the final leg of the trip to Birkenhead Woodside. This train has worked from Paddington. Black 5, number 45409, leaves platform 10 with an express for Manchester. It's now the 6th of September 1963. Crab number 42814 backs onto the stock of a Paddington Express. These through trains would reverse in the station. A few minutes later, 6991 Acton Burnell Hall backs out at number 3 bay. On the 4th of April 1961, Jubilee 45560 Rook brings in a Manchester to Llandudno club train. Additional coaches were added to these trains for use by businessmen commuting from the North Wales coast. A London to Holyhead Express is about to undergo an engine change. Britannia 70023 is about to be replaced by the Black 5. Station pilot duties are being handled by a Ginty. It's about to move coaching stock from platform 5 to the carriage sidings. A Black 5 with a self-weighing tender is using the avoiding lines with a freight bound for Holyhead. (72005) Clan MacGregor makes a rare appearance at Chester on an express freight for Holyhead. The clans were often used on the North Wales coast route on running-in turns when new in 1951, but were rarely seen in Chester after that date. A crab runs light to the shed. Patriot 45530 Sir Frank Reed runs into platform 4 with an express for Holyhead. (6910) Gossington Hall backs into the goods yard to await its next turn of duty. It's now the 12th of August, 1964. 46238 City of Carlisle prepares for departure with a train for London. The scene is dated by the glimpse of the young fireman with his Beatles-style haircut. Britannia 70046 Anzac powers from platform 10 with a Llandudno to Manchester express. Christmas Eve, 1963. An Astania mogul shunts wagons in the Up goods yard. A standard class 5 hauls a freight from Holyhead into the yard.